Yo, what up, fam? We back at it. We back at it. I told y'all gonna keep seeing this bald head, whether you like it or not. And I'm coming right back at you with another unpopular opinion. Yes, Top Prize Podcast is bringing you another unpopular opinion. Now, this one can go real deep. It can go real deep. But right now, I'm only talking strictly to the fellas. I'm only talking strictly to the fellas. If your friend can't check you when you wrong without y'all having a fight, brawl, or lose friendship, then that's not your real friend. Real men need real friends. When I say real friends, I mean somebody that's not gonna let you fall for the BS. Somebody that's not gonna be your yes man. You might say yes to this, but not everything that you do have to be a yes for them. And as men, our pride is everything. Our ego is everything. And when you don't have that friend that can reel you in, you fall for anything. You will fall for anything. But this particular segment is strictly about fatherhood and the excuses that we keep hearing why men don't want to be fathers to their kids, man. And honestly, there is no excuse. There is no excuse. So there's this guy named Jeremy. I want to say it's Holloway. He be doing these skits all over YouTube. You see him on TikTok. You'll see him on Facebook and everything like that. And I'm gonna play a skit real quick so y'all can get where I'm coming from.
What you say? They say you sound like a deadbeat.
Why don't you ever disrespect me? It's easy for you to say the person that got all that shit together. You don't have to deal with not seeing your kids or baby mama stop you from seeing your kids or not having enough money to provide for the things that they need. You don't know shit. Talking about I'm a deadbeat. You out your mind. Disrespecting me.
I make this look good, huh? Yeah. I don't know anything about having 4 kids by 3 different women. One of my kids who lives in Dallas that I can't see like I want to. Hoping I can see her once a month, maybe once every few months. But I make sure I see her. Make sure she knows that Daddy, he wants to see her. 2 children by another woman who's money hungry. So all the money that I send in child support, she spends on herself. So I have to do more to make sure my kids get what they need. And my other child that stayed home with me and my wife. So yeah, I have no idea what you're talking about.
So yeah. That right there, that's a great example of having a real friend. Why? Because he was able to check him real quick. Even though he just jumped out of pocket, he was able to check him and humble him and get him to understand, like, yo, there is no reason why you cannot do for your kid. And as a father, we need more fathers out here. Our kids need that. There's not a dollar amount in this world that will equal up to the time that you are going to miss watching your kid develop. It's no amount of money that's going to buy you time. That's the most important thing these kids need, and they need time with their father. But these mugs out here got more excuses than a nigga going to jail. And then they don't have nobody that's really chastising them, that's checking them, that's making sure that, hey, you messing up. You need to be doing X, Y, Z. And we need to be more like that when it comes down to our friends. I don't care, me and my mans get into it about whatever. If you ain't taking care of your kid, bro, I'm gonna tell you not taking care of your kid. And every conversation we're gonna have is gonna be about your kids until you understand, like, yo, that's not right. Or we can't be friends. Cause I'm not cool with nobody that don't take care of their kids. Not cool with it. I can't even joke around. I can't even be funny with you. So if you, I'm sorry, I can't cuss. I can't cuss. I don't want to get banned. It's a few mogs. So I'm gonna start calling people mogs. Just follow with me. Just bear with me. So when you hear me say mog, I'm talking about MFers. Okay? So it's a few mogs that I know that I didn't cut off because they got tired of me constantly saying, hey, where your kids at? What you doing for your kids? Every time we have these little outings or whatever, everybody with their kids, but you never with yours. We always get the same thing. Oh, man, my BM be tripping, man. She always doing X, Y, Z. She always trying to keep the kid away from me. She always trying to get money out of me. She always trying to do this. She always trying to do that. But what do you do? Do you give money? No. So how do you take care of your kid? The problem is they always say, "Oh man, I'm not working. I'm not really making that much." And she be putting me on child support. They be garnishing my checks and this, and this. Hey, at the end of the day, bro, those are the risks that you take when you have kids and your home was broken up by either you, her, or whatever the case may be. That's what happens when you have a broken family. It could be my fault. It could be her fault. It don't matter whose fault it is, but let's let's just stop the BS. Let's stop it because these children need us. They need us. They need us. They need us. They need us. And us as men need other men to check us. When I say other men, it could be if your father is in your life, it could be your brother, it could be your best friend. But for the sake of my opinion, we're going to leave it strictly on having a best friend. Your brother can also be your best friend. Your father can be your best friend. But let's leave it to a person that's outside of your bloodline, that you consider your blood, that you can consider your blood. We need people like that. Us as men, we need those people. Hold us accountable. Because if we don't have nobody holding us accountable, all we're going to do is continue to make excuses. That's it. That's all. We're going to continue to make excuses. That's it. That's all. We need that person. I have a person. I was a person for multiple people. And I'm still a person for multiple people. Because I'm not going to let you off the hook. And I don't want them to let me off the hook. So if I'm out here tweaking, I want you to tell me I'm tweaking. And I don't care if we have a full blown argument, because at the end of the day, you telling me something that's going to better myself. And if I can be that for you, yeah, the person that's watching, if I can be there for you, I will be there for you. Because we have to do better. We have to do better. If you having issues with your baby mama, take your butt down to that courthouse. Go down to the courthouse. You might have to put yourself on child support. It is what it is. Get that visitation with your children, because that is more important and more valuable than money. Go get that visitation. Go down there, get it, have your kids, man. Have your kids. Because all it's going to do is make you step your game up. Oh, I got this 1 bedroom apartment, man. I don't really have nothing for them to really sleep on. This, and this. Guess what? You have your visitation with your kids, you getting them more. It's going to make you step your game up. It's going to make you want to make more money. It's going to make you get out here and make you want to progress in life. That's what having kids is about, man. It's about helping you elevate. Because if you don't elevate, they don't elevate. If you don't teach them what life is really about, then they're only going to learn life from one perspective. And it might not be the good perspective. Because mom got to go work. And guess who the kids with? If grandma's still alive, they might be with uncle. They might be with somebody that's watching them. And 9 times out of 10, these kids are watching themselves. They're learning stuff off of YouTube. They're learning stuff from the stuff that they see. But as a man, we have to be that filter to explain the stuff that they see so they can understand that what they seeing is not their reality. But when they're learning from that perspective and not ours, that's where a lot of these kids go astray. That's why we as men, we need more, I don't want to say eligible, but more impactful friends. Friends that do what they say and hold us accountable. And that's my take for the day. That is my take for the day. And once again, if you cannot check your friend and still be cool afterwards, then that's not your real friend. That's my message from Top Prize Podcast. Thank you.